Hi, my name is Ricketts, and this is my explanation video of my code for problem set 2. This is the third video, I believe, that I'll be doing, or that I've done for this. So yeah, we can go ahead and start up here on problem 1. In problem 1, it asked me to write a program to calculate the credit balance after 1 year if a person only pays the 2% minimum monthly payment. So it already gave me some of the variables, some of the values, and then thankfully gave me the math required already. So up here in problem 1, I went ahead and established my variables, just the first thing to do that I did before getting into defining the actual function itself, because this function or this program simulates the credit card balance over 12 months, considering the monthly payments and the monthly interest rate, and prints the remaining balance at the end of the year. So we start up here by defining the function calculate balance. That's what we're going to use for it. And it takes three parameters: balance, annual interest rate, and then monthly payment rate. So we go ahead and we end up dividing the annual interest rate by 12, just, because for 1 year. And then I ended up using a for loop to do all of my, to go through all of it. It will iterate through the entire 12 months to simulate 1 year. And it calculates the minimum monthly payment by multiplying the current balance by the given minimum monthly payment rate. Yeah. And then after that, we go ahead and calculate the monthly unpaid balance through here. And then eventually, after that, we will update the balance with interest. So I just went ahead, balance equals monthly unpaid balance plus what we got up here times the, oh wait, no, the monthly interest rate times the unpaid balance added to it. And then right here is where we go ahead and update it. And then so I ended up down here just using round to round up and get the 2 decimal places for the result. So I can go ahead and run it again. I get the result 44,691.11. That's what I've gotten for problem 1. And yeah, that's pretty much it for it. And then we have problem 2. So in this one, it asked me to write a program that calculates the minimum fixed monthly payment needed in order to pay off a credit card balance within 12 months by a fixed monthly payment. Excuse me. So this one incrementally increases the fixed month over, or increase the fixed monthly payment by $10 in each iteration until it finds the minimum payment that pays off the credit card within the 12 months. And then you go ahead and I print it off as the fixed payment, the lowest payment. So we can go back up here, go ahead and establish the variables I needed. For this one, we didn't have the monthly payment rate because this one is a fixed rate. This one's a fixed one. Now this one actually only takes 2 parameters rather than 3, balance and annual interest rate. We get the same kind of effect right here though, dividing it by 12 for the 1 year. And then we set the initial values for the payment and remaining balance right through here. And then I ended up using, for this one, a while loop, and then eventually a for loop. So we initialize the payment, or after we've initialized the payment, we use a while loop that continues until the remaining balance becomes negative or 0. This just through here cycles through it until nothing's left. And then we'll eventually use a for loop to simulate the 12 months. And then for each month, it is calculated the monthly unpaid balance and then updates the remaining balance to consider, updates the balance, and then considers the interest rate right through here for the remaining. And then that will eventually get us our answer. And for me, on problem two, I've gotten 460. 460 every time is what I receive. That's two. Um, and then problem three, the bounds kind of confuse me, but uh, thankfully the video through here, the bisection, helped. Okay, and then for three, it asks, um, where is it? In three, it asks you to write a program that uses bounds and bisection search to find the smallest monthly payment to the cent, such that we can pay off the debt within a year. Okay, so this one, the essentially the function of this section of code, um, it is essentially the bisection search is performed between the lower and the upper bounds, where the lower bound is 1/20th, yeah, of the original balance, and the upper balance is calculated based on the balance in annual interest. So up here is where we initially define it. It's gonna take in three, just like problem one. And this one kind of takes a little bit more. We end up using a for loop, as long as we had to define the minimum payment as well, and then eventually set the bounds for the bisection search, and then use the bisection search to find the minimum payment. After that, we go through here and we calculate the monthly payment, the lower bound plus the upper bound divided by two. And so essentially, what these end up doing is this one, the find minimum payment, is going to use bisection search to find the monthly payment to pay off the credit card. While this one up here, the calculate, is going to calculate the remaining balance after the 12 months, um, using the given payment. So yeah, and then we end up down here, and then we have to adjust the bounds for the rest of it. And the bisection, the search continues until the remaining balance is within a small epsilon value of 0. And so essentially the result is then going to be printed as lowest payment through here. Yeah, and then you mean, um, and that's it pretty much. All right. If there's anything I need to improve on, if the quality is not good enough, let me know. If I need to explain deeper, I feel like I'm doing a decent job. But if I need to explain deeper or anything else, I try to kind of add my comments through here. They help me explain through it and just help it to be more readable. But I guess that's it. I will talk to you later.